Hi everyone, this is going to be an interesting video. So I'm going to do a quick video on what equipment I use. This is a how-to video if you're learning or want to get into YouTube or into content creation. One of the first things I started, and I actually did a video before, I think 2 years ago, and I'm going to do an updated version of this. So I first started out with this, with an iPhone, literally, and a mic. This is literally a mic. And the cool thing about this mic, and I'll put all the stuff I had below, if I get this mic out, it's a dual mic. So there's a mic here and a mic here. So it can capture everything that's in front, and then it can capture my voice. And so it's a really nice thing to have here. And then I also got this different holder for it, because the first holder came with it was very loose, very flimsy. So I got this one. It's made out of metal, and it's solid. It's really solid, which is really nice. So this is what I started out with. It worked really well. Downfall was I was using a lot of my memory on this, and I literally put a charger on it, and I had like an adapter here where it could still use the mic and still charge, and it was getting hot. So, and plus when I'm filming something using this, sometimes I'm literally get a phone call or text, and it kind of just ruins the moment at times. This is really nice. This is a ULANZI tripod. That's what I have on here. And one thing I like about this holder, it really holds it in place, and it turns and everything, which is really nice. So you could go into like the TikTok way, vertical or horizontal, whichever you want. I picked this one, ULANZI. Let me take this out. Holder or tripod, because one, a lot of the theme parks do not want you to have a telescoping one. So this doesn't telescope at all, as you can tell. The only way it telescopes is if you extend the legs, and that's really about it. But other than that, it just stays as is. It does have a cold shoe holder right here, like I showed earlier, so it could hold the mic or anything you want with it. And then this part's metal, and this could rotate any way you want. So it's nice because it's compact, and then I can just throw this in my backpack, then it's done, which is really cool. And one thing about this holder also, I'll show you the name of it. It also has a cold shoe on top, so I can actually have a cold shoe. So I'm going to do this here. Like here, I can put the cold shoe on top, so I can now have a mic on the top. Mic on the top, which is really nice. So yeah, so now I can have the mic on top, and it rotates. It's really cool. So yeah, so that's what I have. And then once, for a while, then I upgraded to a Insta360. Hold on. So then I upgraded to an Insta360 gimbal. Obviously, it does not have a cold shoe. So what I've done was, instead of using this mic, I actually went to, you can probably see it right now, I went to DJI Mic Mini, and then definitely added this piece, and it comes with a USB-C. So there you go. And then I attached it to the phone, to the bottom piece, and then I could use the mic, and then it was just really simple. But I graduated now to the Osmo Pocket 3, and that's what I'm filming right now. And I will show you how simpler, coming up with my own words now, a simple way, an easier way to content create. So yeah, let me switch. All right, I want to show you what my new current setup is, or now, versus my iPhone, even though I'm using my iPhone right now for recording the second segment of this video. First it was showing what I used in the beginning, now I'm showing what I use now. So I used this Osmo Pocket 3. It has this carrying case. I bought this extra secure piece on Amazon. So I use this now, and then I still use my DJI mic, and it's easier now because it just pairs up real easy to the microphone, which is really nice. And it has a tripod, and I have the extra battery, which is really cool. The only additional piece I bought, extra pieces I bought, were the extra lenses. That's what I bought. And there's more additional lenses right here. And then I bought this piece here. It's has a cold shoe holder, which I was looking for, and it does also offer this magnet piece here, so I could mount it somewhere really fast if I needed to, which is really nice. And yeah, and then I could have these right here. These things come out, and I could attach a clip on here, which is really cool. It does have these magnets right here on the side, where I could actually put these microphones on here if I needed to. And the only disadvantage of this one versus the iPhone is the iPhone has a really good zoom versus this one doesn't have a really good zoom, so I have to really walk up to a lot of things if I want to record something, especially if I'm doing B-roll. Another downfall about this is the battery life. Yes, I could use this, but then I'm limited to what I have for my battery life, so I bring this along. It's a power bank, and then I'll attach this on here like this. Let's see, and then I'll put this in my pocket or something, and then I'll just attach it here, and then now it gives me extra battery life just to walk around, which is really cool. Other than that, I carry this with me. It's extra SD cards. This is a waterproof case, really nice. I got this at Amazon, and it holds not only all these additional cards, but then it could also hold inside these cards more micro SD cards also, which is really nice. I still have my same light, still using the same light. Can't complain about this light. I love this light. Still use it till this day. And then for storage, I use this Lacie SSD drive. So I transfer all my micro SD into this, and then I start editing. The tools I use for editing, if I'm using long format editing, I use Adobe Premiere Pro. It's a very, very technical learning curve, I'll say, to understand how to use Pro, but it's a good tool. But if you don't want to do all that, I always use CapCut. So I'll use CapCut from like my Reels, my Shorts on my YouTube, and my TikTok. So on those 3 content platforms, I will use those. So, but for long format, I use Adobe Pro and Adobe Rush. Even though Rush is discontinued, the features on Rush is in Adobe Pro, so I just add all that stuff in there. The last thing I want to show you is what I carry everything in. Everything fits in here, but it's really nice. It's a Harry Potter Ravenclaw thing. So it's a side sling. It's really cool. And the reason why I bought it, because it has this pouch, and I can put a water bottle in when I'm walking around the parks. So yeah, that's it. That's what I use. Those are the tools I have. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Other than that, that's my current setup right now, and I hope this is a helpful video for everybody. If you need some help on editing, let me know, or give me some tips, because I'm still learning how to edit. I get frustrated sometimes, but other than that, it's fun. I enjoy it. And like I said, the only reason why I'm recording and I do YouTube videos and TikToks is because I want to record places I've been to, and remember, I'm like, okay, I've been here, I want to go back, or oh, that was a great place, or if a friend or family member goes, hey, have you been here? And I say, look at this video, this is what what I've ate, this is what I've done, this is what I experienced. And then also recording my family adventures, because when I was little, my dad did the same thing on on a VHS recorder. He had to carry like 2 big things, the camera and the recorder, and graduated just to 1 recorder. So then, yeah, I want to do the same thing for my kids. That's the only reason why I'm doing YouTube videos, not to gain money or gain views or anything like that. It's just a repository for my adventures. That's all I'm doing. If people watch it, that's fine by me. If people don't watch it, I don't mind either. It's just a repository for me to document my adventures, what I do solo or what I do with my kids. All right, everyone. I hope this video is helpful, like I said, and take care. All right. Bye.